hand side, we got Fly at the bottom left-hand side. It's time for Fastier Grunt into Headhunter versus Archmage Footman. And I gotta say, HawK has been looking good recently. Especially in the one Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup where he was up against Pato. His pushes and his timings looked absolutely tremendous. So can he do that here? Can he bring his A game today? The winner goes up against the winner of HawK and Lawlion. And now, who's your favorite, everybody? Who do you think will make it through? The games are starting, by the way, precisely on time. Appreciate that a lot. And off to the races we go. Are you cheering for Fly? Are you cheering for HawK? What is it? Go Go Fly says Freedom. Sock and Lawlion says Dr. Blaubeer. Yeah, I mean, Sock is the favorite. HawK is the underdog. But who's gonna get second place, man? These two loose cannons? I can't really make a call. I expect the lower bracket final to be Fly versus Lawlion. For real, PJ says Fly. Alrighty. Archmage on the way to level 2. Farseer in the base. Has to call Militia immediately as HawK was going for 3 farm. No tower. There's also no tech just yet. I don't think this was exactly HawK's plan. He didn't go for the lab, which is oftentimes a creep camp you go for. Especially in this matchup, to have a fast level 2 and a big consumable. It is also harassable though, and if you want to have a more protected early game, you don't go for that spot, but rather the little orange spot right next to your base. And that makes harassing a little harder, but I think it's still an impact that Fly has on HawK's game. He got attack advantage, he delayed Archmage level 3. And this is something you have to prepare for. HawK will be trying to go into your base, to go for the burrows, to go for the tier 2 buildings. But Fly is keeping good tabs on the human army. Scout Grunt on the right-hand side, Farseer healing on the left-hand side, Farseer healing on the right-hand side. It's a little bit earlier than our regular stream, so excuse a couple of mistakes here. Coffee is still processing. And we get a blacksmith as well. So it's gonna be a rifle push. HawK has to call Militia again. And if you look at these lumbers at the bottom right-hand side, that's really low, I gotta say. Really, really low. It's not gonna be easy to get the Sanctum up, to get the upgrades out. Fly, at the moment, no progress either. Was toying with that surrounded temp, but I don't think there was the necessary damage, was there? Fly is causing quite a ruckus in the base, and no lumber mill. Wonder if that's gonna bite him. On the other side, the Grunt, who was scouting the entire time, will probably gonna make it home. And now on the other side, surround attempt doesn't work. A well-oiled up horse is getting out. And do you want to surround with headhunters? Probably not. But I gotta say, Fly is playing a good game so far. I'm pretty impressed. No huge flaws by HawK, I would say. And there is an oversaturated base. Oops. The economy is struggling. So, we got the TC. We got the Beastery. And will we see a lodge? Or is it the newer orc style? With lots of headhunters. And raiders. And just lockdown and brute force. Mountain King second on the other side. We're off to the races. This is only a best of 3. No big room for error. And for now, I think everything for Fly is going according to plan. His Beastery wasn't tackled. His burrows weren't tackled. And Fly is playing it pretty greedy, I gotta say. No reinforced defenses, no spikes, just close proximity to the base. So in case of danger, he can go back in no time. Now the grunt, the scout, the spy has finally been identified and killed. But that grunt gave a lot of information. And so Fly knows that HawK is coming. He's getting there. And with level 3, but what are you supposed to push? Burrows at this stage of the game? I'm not too sure. Mountain King not leveled at all. TC only level 2. So what's HawK gonna do? Time for big decisions now. We got the Potion of Greater Healing, which is really nice in these fights. And to me it looks like Fly is quite surprised that he's getting so much time. Because between level 3 and 5, the TC army should be better, or the Orc army should be better, but oh boy! HawK has a really good idea of what's happening here. Headhunter's hurt. Huge moment. TC gets the last hit. Item for the Farseer as well, or for the TC in this case. The battle drum's not too great. Will we fight or will we TP out? So far, one grunt down, but evens it out with a footman kill. You don't want to fight this Mountain King at the moment, I would say. Stomp coming in. Militia call by HawK was really good and timely. And another grunt. He's a little lost here, isn't he? Used as a decoy. But that is also level 2. First exclamation mark by HawK. But this is all on the back of an expansion, where HawK probably wanted to go, but he wasn't allowed to. So that is not ideal. If this expo comes up, what is HawK supposed to do? He got the Scroll of the Beast right now, plus 25% damage on everything. And with rifles, this is amazing, but will he hit the timing still? There were a lot of losses in the battle for him as well, but they're coming, man. This is the rifle push. This is gonna decide the game. Can Fly hold and keep the expansion? Or will HawK leave the mid game with a huge lead? It's close. It's damn close. Fly backstab onto the militia. This is quite some free kills. Great haul. What? He gives it up. He gives it up. Has to cancel at the very last second. And now we take the open fight. Invis TC. HawK smells it though. Is there a way for an exit kill? Not really. This is a good outcome for HawK. This is a really good outcome for HawK. A couple of stray units, or one rifleman in this case, gonna be killed. But that's about it. The 3-3 heroes is Fly's power spike. And I wonder if it was necessary to give up the base. Maybe it could have finished. It was so close though. No TP on HawK, but 2 scrolls. One of healing, one of the beast. Invo potion, heal potion 2. It's gonna be about fighting now. We got wards up that Fly found earlier. Oh, that is so much vision. Look at the vision that this sentry ward provides. It's incredible. Great protection from creepjacks here. Nicely set up. And now Fly knows HawK is taking a pit stop off to the fountain, but he should probably reposition / go for a counter push. This is something that we've seen a lot. Keep the human busy so he can't go to your second base. And with the second base, you are winning. No second sanctum. No breakers yet, right? So the TC can pretty much do whatever it wants. Shop down. No more clarities, no more potions. And it's all an economy game now. HawK had to make a decision once again. Do I attack? Or do I defend? And he's kind of split apart. We got 3 rogue footmen. This time, I don't think it's gonna be enough.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Fly keeps on fighting. TC this time not invis, but gets it here. Raiders reposition. Grunt not part of the fight. Stormbolt, focus, close! Has to use the heal scroll to stay in the game. Way too close for my comfort. The fight for the shop was won by HawK as well. He still has 2 heal scrolls and that invul and a mana potion. But that base is up now. I don't know if it's just me, because I'm really hyped for this tournament. Or it feels like already on the first map, it is noticeable that this is something special. HawK certainly coming prepared. Having a good game so far, but the TC waiting in the wings, waiting for the moment. HawK is of course aware because there's no endurance auras anywhere. There we go. Needs a follow-up. Chain lightning. Nice heal wave. He wanted to get that first kill, the full mana priest. Cass is gonna run, get another stomp in. Grunts hold the front line, and more. Cass is gonna fall, and that's the backbone of the human army. What do you do without heal, without dispel, without slow? But we gotta worry about that TC, but no more mana on the Mountain King. At any second, he could pop the potion, waiting for the invul. Dodges one of the claps, and there might be one Stormbolt. You gotta get that kill. You gotta get that kill, HawK! And I think he is trying to fight out. It doesn't work. And the TC falls. But for HawK, this army is severely injured and reduced. And it's only quote-unquote rifles. And rifles you can counter with grunts. Headhunters are falling left and right. It's a lot about summons here as well. HawK might have a chance still, but without mana, is there really? Grunts, rifles, all falling. This is a multi-kill in the waiting. This is 2 rifles falling. These wolves are hungry. Absolute slobber knocker at the bottom right-hand side. But the thing is, Fly has that expansion. HawK does not. And so he was forced to go for this push. He was forced to win the fight. And in 1 minute, the TC is gonna be back. Can he still push through? Fly licking his wounds. No consumable anymore. Hero focus is tricky because we do have potions. And no fortification. Peons falling, no extra mining. Fly's rich though. Can he force HawK back or out of this game? Trying to. Mountain King. Got more mana via Brilliance Aura. The Raiders, very fragile. Water Elementals, of course, a big factor in these fights as there is no Dispel for the Orc by choice. 2 Raiders falling, traded for Rifle Caster again, and HawK is running out of steam. HawK is running out of options. It's pretty much only the heroes remaining. Every reinforcement is running into the arms of the Horde. Can he get level 5/5 somehow? Farseer is close, but here comes a big bull, a wild bull. With mana, with good healing, with an epicenter stomp. And there's just so much meat. There's just so much meat for Fly. Supply-wise, it's still neck and neck though. This Brilliance Aura is doing wonders, but so are the summons on both sides. Farseer in trouble. Needs the damage. Woohoo! Fly with 42. Stomp on the Mountain King. Gets another rifle probably. My lord. Fly needs potions ASAP. A wild, wild, wild brawl. Summoning power on the human side this time. As the wolves did a lot, so did water elementals. But it's a level 5 Farseer now. Wolves 3. Invisible, hungry wolves. Both orc heroes with heal potions. So this Mountain King Stormbolt, I think he should be able to survive it. And while the push was good, and while the fight was nice, eventually, Fly holds. Vicious, thank you very much for the 91-month sub, dude. What a sick, sick number that is. And what a sick, sick game this is as well. What's left? I think you gotta go with one last all-in. Oh. Oh no. He got 4 on gold. For a long time. This is 700 gold difference. On top of the expo. Oh no. Imagine you're fighting so well. And then this simple mistake. Early game 6 on gold, late game 4 on gold. You would think it evens out.
A player's forces
But it doesn't. Invis TC again. Invis Wolves.
The town is under siege.
HawK's not gonna see it coming. Hits 5 units with that stomp as well as the massive chain lightning. We got a mana potion, heal scroll. He got it all, mate. The splits are okay, but the stomps are better as the chain lightning is hitting everything. Heal potion at the ready. Mountain King 5 is sick, of course. Is it Stormbolt? Yeah, he should. But Farseer out now. Mountain King has a big heal potion. Still center of attention. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, that stomp used as a damage mitigator. Mountain King still chasing, but he doesn't have these mana potions. He's also running out of Brilliance Aura soon. And HawK. I know you want it. You want it bad. But this is 20 food left. It is not a single fighting unit. It's only an MK and only an Archmage. Sick, sick, sick play by Fly. And this is now, for all the HawK fans out there, an unfortunate situation. There's nothing to work with anymore. The TC has mana for a stomp, uses it now. There is an invuln, there is a TP. But there's also a chain lightning. Now it's 5. But this is too late. This is now too late. What is left in the tank? How can you win this with just a handful of units? Fly is rich. Fly has 2 bases. Even levels. Consumables are great. Scouting is great. Invis Wolves Harass is gonna be fantastic. This is pretty much the Fly I was hoping to see. The Stars War Sky. Okay, with militia. Okay, we're not calling militia. No, no, no. That could have been a play. Just morph every single unit into militia. But then, yeah. Here's the stop. There's no TP this time. Clap is strong, but it's only level 2. He wanted to go for the hero kill in the previous fight. But my god, the AoE for Fly is completely out of control. And he takes it home. On his way to an international offline tournament once again. Taken no prisoners at all. And I thought it's gonna switch, but it's not. There we go. This was close. The tug of war lasting for 7 minutes. 8 minutes? I don't know. But eventually, the better fight, the better decisions for Fly. And he takes home Concealed Hill. Still undefeated. But there's still, whoopsie. There's, of course, chances to come back. If Fly continues to play like this. Oi, 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 oi. This is gonna be good, man. This is gonna be good. Here on consecutive streaming day 208. What a sick streak this is, guys. What a sick streak this is. Second map should be starting any minute. We are using Flow TV to not cause any trouble with the hosting. It is stressful for the Orga already, so we relax and let them do the thing. Fly is scary in this shape. Fly is quite a threat for everyone in this shape. HawK is still a massive, massive favorite, I would say. What do you think? Can HawK strike back? I think HawK played better than expected. And got real close. I start to use ChatGPT a bit for these tournament predictions. And let's see what it has to say about today. In a Warcraft 3 tournament between Sock, Lawlight, Fly, and HawK, Lawlight is typically considered the favorite. Here's why. Lawlight is known for his Night Elf play. Lawlight is considered one of the best players in the world, frequently making deep runs in major tournaments. His micromanagement and strategic depth are highly respected, giving him an edge over many opponents. This might be a bit outdated, dear ChatGPT. Fly. As one of the most famous Orc players, Fly is always a strong contender, especially due to his aggressive style and mastery of Blade Master-based strategies. He's inconsistent at times, but can beat anyone when he's in top form. That's pretty damn correct. Sock, a strong human player. Sock is solid, but might be slightly behind Lawlight and Fly in terms of recent results. Still, he can definitely pull off upsets with his precise execution. I think you could flip Sock and Lawlight here. HawK, another skilled human player, but among these four, is often considered a slight underdog compared to Lawlight and Fly. HawK is known for his perseverance and clutch plays, but he tends to struggle against top-tier Night Elf and Orc opponents. So, while all are excellent players, Lawlight is likely the favorite, followed by Fly. This is surprisingly accurate. This is surprisingly accurate. If you think it's outdated, ask ChatGPT for a build order. Might be, might be. Hello, Hovey. Nice to have you here. As, if I'm not mistaken, we're still waiting for the game. I checked Flow TV, but it's not up yet. But yeah, that is impressive. So the official streamer is Cake, huge Dota streamer usually. And so far, there's nothing happening on his stream either. Maybe taking some extended breaks. Or hosting problems. You never know. But we're gonna be here the entire day. We're gonna be here the upcoming 4 days with the BetBoom. And who do you think will make it? Who do you think will make it today? We didn't have too many of your voices here. Let me hear your voice, everybody. Here, let us hear your voice. Is ChatGPT right? Is Lolite the favorite? Will Fly make it? It's super cool to see that 40 kinda opened the door by going to Dubai the last time. And Colorful followed him then to Dortmund, and now Fly and 120 are willing to go abroad as well. That's really it, right? Like, they were really, really hesitant the past couple of years. The first 2 Rara Lands, the big dream hack. Nobody was willing to come. And now they are. It is not too far from China, right? Flight, Shanghai, Dubai. It's 5 hours. No, it's 8 hours. What? Ah, because the time zone, etc. Non-stop, 8 to 9 hours. Ooh, okay. It's more than I thought. 9 hours is quite some time. That's gonna be dreams shattered, everybody. I wanna give a little shout out while we're still waiting for the game. And I wanna give a shout out to Soul Ape Man, who started a new series on YouTube called Ape News. We got Ape News 1 and 2 out, and this is something that we've been missing in the scene for quite a while. And this is just a news format. Just a news format, I say. But it's really well done. And he reported
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name
on the Dubai BetBoom as well.
Man, and welcome to Ape News. And in today's episode, big Warcraft 3 offline event named BetBoom Classic was announced, and it's going to happen in Dubai offline. And in the prize pool, we have $15,000. The online qualifier are going to start in 2 days, and the main event
Love the music.
happened at the second week of October. Among invited participants, we have top Chinese and Korean players like Fortitude and Loliet Moon. Of course, there is Happy and some even European players. And it's very cool to see powerful neither from Chile, Mr. Jens. Professional StarCraft 2 player named Heartstem joined the Warcraft 3 community. He is playing daily at Warcraft 3 Champions with ORC, and he's trying.
Shout out Heartstem!
Every day he's receiving coaching from Grabby, and he is trying hard. Can he get into high level? He has 150,000 approximate winnings total in his career in StarCraft 2. He will be able to improve fast and show that StarCraft 2 players can learn Warcraft 3 quickly. The current biggest.
So this is absolutely fantastic, man. Every single day. I saw this yesterday, and I immediately gave a thumbs up, saying I love the background music. Fantastic to see you go back to the roots, Soul Journalist, man. It's great. And today I woke up with the second video, so this was like my morning news. Give this guy a follow. He deserves it. Hard-working journalist, man. Let me share his channel real quick. At the moment, he only has 218 subscribers. We need to raise that. We need more on this channel, for sure. We also need more games. But I still don't see one. That is quite unusual. What a legend. Let's go, Saul. Soul journalist man. Saul. Lawlight wins Demon Hunter OP. That might indeed help him against the humans. We'll see about that. Last time during the Dubai BetBoom, we kind of had some downtimes as well, but we were able to overplay them with some tier lists. I don't want to start this after the first map already. But maybe you can use your time that we have here apparently in between games and check if you have a prime sub left over. Is there any primers in the chat that are still left? I mean, it's almost the end of September. What are you even doing when you still have your prime lying around? I gladly take it. Give it to me. Don't even think about it anymore. I can use it. I'm doing my part. Nice to see. Nice to see. Oh, I want to do something because for the German Dach Inferno League, we have these custom icons, right? For potions and stuff. There we go, Herr von West, with a gifted sub to Hovi. He deserves it. What a fine fella. X Jetman Thread. He got a prime sub as well. Love to see it, love to see it, love to see it. Yeah, we have these custom potion icons, and I always forget to get rid of them when the German broadcast is over. So you saw some bottles, some Bitburger bottles in the last game, but I think this should be done now. Zero alcohol, of course. It's amazing to see the Warcraft community is more active than the StarCraft ones. Ah, the StarCraft community is also still active. They got lots of tournaments going on. But it's cool to see some StarCraft creators experimenting with Warcraft, like Hearthstone, like Uthermal. Icecar Riot. Hope I didn't butcher your name. Thank you for the membership on YouTube. Juju Bananas. Thank you for the 4-month resub. To fill the gap, we can discuss how it's pronounced. Jens or Jens. Jens is a German name. I'm a German. It's Jens. There's no discussion. Jens. No discussion at all. We're not at Baron stream here. We don't waste time with that nonsense. Jean Ballon? Or John Ballant? Thank you for the 3-month. Okay. It's still the Concealed Hill game. Okay, let me see. If we have info on some other streams. Fly isn't streaming. HawK isn't streaming. We're all confused. Especially after map 1. Like, I could see there being a break after map 2. Or like after the set. We need a Todd versus Artosis match. In what game though? StarCraft 1 or Warcraft 3? There's a mod, right? That mixes Warcraft and StarCraft. But in StarCraft engine. That would probably be a bit unfair. In other news, we have a cup on Friday. You know, the Back to Warcraft Open weekly cup. We always have 3 weeks where you qualify for the monthly final, and then we have the monthly final. But due to the nature of how days, weeks, month, and the calendar in general work, some weeks have, some months have 5 weeks or 5 Sundays. So we were thinking, this is one of these months. What are we doing with the Sunday? And Carson has decided he wants to do a 2-on-2 tournament. Are you up for a 2-on-2 tournament? It's kind of short notice. But would that work for you guys? Nice, hell yeah. What's up? Sunday. Sunday. We moved the weekly cup to Sunday quite some time ago. Great idea? All right. I should probably get to work then. I praised them so highly for starting on time. Already got a 20-minute break. Oh, it started without observers. Maybe the observers were lagging a lot and they try to fix it. But it had started. In 2.5 minutes, we're going live again. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Yeah, must have been something with the observers. Maybe their connection to the server wasn't that great? Herr von West, wunderbar! Danke für den Tier 1 Sub. Alright, so we're gonna be there on Tidehunters. Shouldn't really change much, actually. Wait, Fly is random. And they realized it as well, and they got a rehost. Oh man, the second you don't have an admin in the game. Let's see what Mr. 8-Man is saying about all this as we wait. Because he's also live reporting.
He's a little bit, overstatement, because his last game was played like half year ago. More than on Twisted Meadows versus Moon from Bulgaria or whatever. It was 1 hour long game and he had level 10 Warden. What is this? That looks like an amazing game. But this guy who is casting He's a 2K MMR human. He's 2K MMR human almost. He
Damn.
plays 4v4. Maybe I played versus him.
Soul is the greatest. Soul is the absolute greatest. I think I follow the scene a lot and know quite some stuff. But oh boy, I get half my information by Soul these days. So if you want to dive deeper into the Warcraft scene, this might be for you. So they still didn't rehost. Bit worrying, I gotta say, but hey, it's fine. It's all a learning experience for the days that are to come. Kinda good for them that this group doesn't have happy in it. You know about the $3,000 cushions and all. Neanderthal Warcraft 3, thank you for the 40 months, 43 sub, and my birthday. Neanderthal. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Neanderthal. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? How old are you and how do you treat yourself? 43. That's sweet. Dude, when you're 44, your age looks like 2 sails. Bro, I can't imagine being in my 40s. How is it over there? Beyond the 4 wall. Oh man. Oh, no. Still didn't host again. Cake has disappeared from his stream as well. Soul has started a ladder game. Don't get to the 40s if it's miserable. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it's tier list time then. Until the game starts. I swear I'm going to start this tier list and the game will be up. So, what can we do? We need a short one. We did heroes already. There's not too many available for Warcraft 3, I gotta say. Okay, there is one. Amazon sanitize. Actually, that's a good one. With maps. Game is still not up. Alright, let's do it then. I'm a bit confused. But alright. Tier list time! Boink! So, we gotta rate maps. Chinese supposed to be champions issue. Huh. That's weird. Now that the KK platform is starting, all of a sudden we have issues? Coincidence! Coincidence! So we got maps, we got tiers. I need my Flow TV on another screen to not miss the game. I can't miss that game. Okay, so I got it up. This Amazonia, it's kind of weird because they have, sometimes they have the map and sometimes they have the name. It's a bit odd. So, yeah. Tiers from S to D. And we start with Amazonia. Where can I add a row below? Trash. Garbage. Never play this. Oh, no. No. That is still D. Okay. This one. Trash. Trash, garbage. Garbage. Never play this. Okay. There we go. And this is, of course, where Amazonia is gonna add up. I put it there twice. It's the worst. It is small. Nothing happens for like 15 minutes. You just creep. And then you fight once. It's super bad. It's horrible. Nobody wants to play Amazonia except Night Elves. It should never be in any competition again. It's a snooze fest. And this is not what we like about Warcraft. Never, ever reintroduce Amazonia again. Disgusting. The good thing about Amazonia is it's a bit gimmicky. There's the circling, flying owl, you know, that's fun. But that's about it. That's about it. Then we have Concealed Hill next. And I think Concealed Hill is one of the best maps we ever had. It's quite big. There's lots to do. There's also some unique factors, like the fountains. For a long time, this was a problematic map for humans as they couldn't creep it. The expansion, that is. But now we see all different sorts of styles here. Plus, we got the stalemate breaker in the middle. I love Concealed Hill. It is not outdated, but we play it for so long that it could be replaced at some point. But I think that is an absolute A-tier map. Krümeltasche, thank you for the sub. So Concealed Hill, absolute A-tier. It's not on the level of some other maps that I would put in like absolute the best we've ever seen. But yeah. Springtime. I think Springtime is a solid map. It looks really good. It is solid to play. You can rush across it. There's good creep routes. It has a unique feature that is the unguarded gold mine in the middle, which can be very, very fun. It also has lots to creep. It also has a mercenary camp that is different from others, as it is the ice troll. We didn't see too many games there in comparison to the other old maps. And we haven't seen too many crazy games. I think it is very solid. A bit more than solid, actually. And Springtime for me is B. That is for me a solid B. I think I don't dislike much about springtime. Just good to have springtime. It's well done. Plunder Isle. I don't even remember a Plunder Isle game anymore. There is, of course, the legendary game of APM 70 map hacks versus Insomnia from like 1.14, one of the first games I've ever seen. But let's be honest, Plunder Isle is outdated. Oh, we have a game, by the way. Plunder Isle, very outdated. I think the creep spots are like super far apart from each other. There's a lot of void. Map is big. Kind of weird from a pathing. So yeah, I don't think it's trash garbage. Never play this. But Plunder Isle is yeah, I guess that's a D tier thing. In nostalgia events, it's fine, but I wouldn't want to see it back. With that, we have to pause the tier list for a second. Oh. Huh? First we had Tide Hunters. Now we have Northern Isles. Maybe the one was just a test map. I don't know. But there is a game running. 90 seconds. HawK is human, Fly is orc, game is still running. There were some issues. Tian was reporting issues with War3 champions. I also got info that the observers had some issues. It happens, guys. It's quality time with Neo. How can you complain about that? Quality one-on-one with Neo. And in 20 seconds, we got a game. Happy sits next to them and they are not allowed to set up. Oh god, this will be memed on forever. This will be memed on forever. Okay, game is live, guys. We jump in. Northern Isles it is. Yeah, I think the Tidehunters game was just test. But why would you pick Northern Isles as your losers map? That is quite odd, I gotta say. I don't know their pick and ban system. Maybe it's a bit different. But that is orc territory, everybody. And let's see if this is also Fly territory. I got some map stats to back this up. Here's Fly statistics as far as Wikipedia goes. Versus HawK, 100% win rate on Northern Isles. Versus Human, a 53% win rate on Northern Isles. This is quite interesting how low that is, actually. But way above average versus Human. So, Fly, I think, got a very, very good chance to advance into the winner bracket final, where he would meet the winner of Sock, and Lawliot. For HawK, there would be the lower bracket, of course, where he would meet the loser of the other games. But yeah, picking Northern Isle versus ORC is very interesting. We once again got a Farseer, we got Grunts, into Headhunters, and then we harass with the FS. Wonder what approach HawK is gonna go for. Is it more of a macro game? An expansion attempt maybe? That would be rough. This was, of course, a bit uncomfortable for both players. A 40-minute break between the maps. At least, you know, for HawK, he can reset after that loss on map 1. That was a great map. Bit sad that killed the momentum a little bit here now. But you know, technical difficulties happen even in an online competition. So HawK going for the consumable, and what he didn't do was early harass. He was kind of stopped by a Farseer. Now, here on Northern, he got a very intricate creep route for a fast level 3 that includes the lab. He's been doing that for a long time. Could also go for the green with just militia. Fly should know this. And he finds him immediately. With that, no extra mana. Extra mana would have been fantastic to use his water elementals against upcoming buildings. Fly is teching already. So is HawK with a 2 farm tech this time, if I'm not mistaken. Last hit. Ooh, goes to HawK. That was important for the level 2.5, but also at the same time, Fly is creeping, got the lightning shield up now, and with that, it's kinda rough to get big last hits, right? Because chain lightning could always be there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now we creep simultaneously, we get the fence. So a push into Fly's base is coming. He is level 3 though. More of a sock play, I would say. Fly is seeing this coming, of course. He was there, gets the spikes out. Can he distract long enough that the burrows grow spikes and the footmen take damage and HawK is spending his mana in the middle of the map? Because that's what's happening at the moment. This water elemental was freshly summoned. He is 30 mana off from the next one. With Brilliance Aura, of course, you might get that quickly enough. But I think Fly's defense is more or less marvelous. We got the Chain Lightning out against the Fend Footies, because, you know, Headhunters won't do much against the Defend Footies. But one is out of the fight already. Only 3 remaining. Archmage was hurt. Also low mana. I think this is just a hold. Fly is so mega prepared for this. Oh, ho, ho, ho. HawK is in a world of trouble. I have rarely seen a less effective level 3 Archmage rushing across the map and trying to do damage to the orc. The grunt was distracting from here to here. I'm stunned. Holy moly, Fly, that was so good! That was so good! This wasn't spectacular, like a block, surround, whatever. This was just a very strategic defense that started right here. forcing water elementals out, getting chip damage in onto Footman already, having the spikes up. This was so much wasted time for HawK.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now what do you do? Gonna try this again. Let's rifle casters follow up. And there's a bit of damage, but there's also heal salves provided by the sweet level 2 TC. And you get a creep check as well. I was just about to say, can you get a chain lightning out? But the mana was just not there. But there is mana for the TC. Archmage might use the Invo Potion soon, which he would have loved to save for later. Here we go. The big one. That's 400 gold. Just gone. We get a stomp in. Quite some damage on the TC, but he has a big Invo Potion as well. And Mountain King. This is only level 1 Stormbolt. This is not where you want to fight with headhunters usually. But Fly's positioning was good. He used the TC as a little bit of a bait, I would say, to protect the headhunters from damage. But now Militia is in. Quite some saves as well, but HawK has the advantage in longer fights, thanks to Brilliance Aura. But is it time soon for Fly to expand? Big item goes to Fly. Bit more intelligence, always nice to have, especially with extra mana on the TC anyway. But baiting that big consumable is so big. Yeah, it is expansion time, of course. Creep speed with headhunters, sweet. Circlet on any hero, always good. And I struggle to see the creativity in HawK to bring this back while he's behind. You know what I mean? He can play a straight up game, and if things go well and he executes everything well, I can totally see HawK win a map against Fly. But how do you outplay a Fly who's that prepared? Because he clearly was. HawK not really known for these outside the box plays. Fly's creeping is on point. He gets level 3. Gets the big red spot already that HawK would love to have too.
Player's forces are under attack.
More HP on the Farseer. Nice. You know what? I kind of like this. Spellcasting incredibly important on this map. Or this matchup, I rather say. And Stormbolts are flying towards the Farseer for sure. Like a hero focus can always change everything. HawK scouting and expansion, 1 footman shouldn't be enough. The push towards the burrows didn't work in the first attempt. And now we respond with the town portal as well. Clap, solid. TC is a little bit lost, but here we go. Oh my, that stomp is so sick. This time we got Shaman in as a dispel against Water Elements, and of course provides the lightning shield as well. Requires the spell that is less healing. That's another fantastic stomp. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but Fly is outclassing HawK here. This is so far very, very, very one-sided. There's gonna be instant reinforcements as well. It's peasants falling left and right. And this is, of course, a lot of XP too. This was just wonderful execution. He's trying... Yeah, what the hell? Do we have a chain lightning? We do! But he saw the potion coming. Saves the mana. It was only level 1 chain lightning anyway. But yeah, a massive win. But also for HawK, he doubled down on the footman harass. Not only 1, but 2, and he cancelled that. So while there were some losses in the army for HawK, and also in the economy department with all the peasants that were used as militia, at least it's not 2 base, 1 base. But this is Fly getting the second red spot, and HawK arrives. He's like, is there something missing? Isn't there a guy carrying a big ham around and like stunning people? Nope, not here, no. Causes more Farseer damage. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's level 4-4. Like, you need breakers at this point, don't you?
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
The hero didn't fall this time compared to game 1. But the expo didn't come up either. Question is, how and where do you creep now? Fly's creep route is so much better. He got like 70% of the map. Bit less maybe, but I mean, you see it reflected in the TC Mountain King levels. Here we go. We got double heal scroll, double invul, and a mana potion on HawK. That's strong. Is not willing to push into upkeep. Stormbolt wasn't dodged. Doesn't want to commit the big invul potion just yet. Purchase great experience via summons. So of course, same can be said about Wolf the Spell. First rifle down. Oh man, these Storm Lightning Shield combos are a thing of beauty. We do it again, and how long can HawK dispel? He got the finger on the trigger for these dispels usually, but there's a finite amount of that, and Fly is just spamming that lightning shield. You gotta worry about lots of his units though, because this Mountain King is cleaning house. Fly 1200 gold. That is usually not allowed, but maybe it will be enough. Mountain King has an invul, super tanky by the way, and Fly is running out of mana, and with that you don't want to stay in that fight when everything is bruised anyway. Archmage close to 5. Ooh, this is 2 more units about to fall, but deciding that with these invul potion he can stay. He's trading now. Lightning shield again. Reinforcements are coming. That's another stomp. That's another chain lightning. That's another heal scroll committed. When will the TC go into invul? Here we go. 15 seconds and it's good. 2 more riflemen. This is level 5. This is so good. 3 units, of course, on both sides. Archmage, no TP. Another invul potion drained. And now with... You have to get out now, no? At least reposition. That's what he's trying to do. You can't really stop that. Wow, Fly making a decision halfway. And he drained so much consumables out of the inventory of HawK. Plus he got a huge supply lead, and he had a big bank, and he's expanding. My lord, is Fly ahead. He's like an entire level ahead in XP. He got 10 food more. He got a base more. He got chop control here on Northern Isles. Oh, he used... Okay, Stormbolt, here we go. TC. might be forced into that invuln actually, and he is. And the expo didn't really pay off. HawK, these might be your last moments in this series. Spamming that storm, but there's no follow-up. Interesting. Potion number 1. No consumables on the Mountain King. Realizes this immediately. Mountain King surrounded and snared. TC also bolted. 10 seconds on that heal potion. Stop. There we go. Invis won't save you. And with that, this was your weapon of mass destruction. This was your biggest asset. And it's gone. And so is HawK from the winner bracket. As so often, or as always, Fly defeating HawK 4 times now. Or no, 8 times now. Never has HawK defeated Fly in a tournament. He's just better. He's just better. If Fly is focused and motivated to really do well in a tournament, he can. I seriously struggle to see what HawK
Players' forces are under attack.
is gonna accomplish. He sends the water elemental invis to the side. Okay. But it will expire soon too. He knows that he's under so much pressure now. And there it is. A hero focus, maybe. But Fly should be well equipped. And again, these Stomp Lightning Shield combos are a thing of beauty. And that's game, and that is Fly taking it 2-0. Despite the breaks in between. No chance for HawK on map 2, I think. It was a bit ill-advised to go for Northern Isles. And Fly showed him why. Fly just showed him why. Better positioning, better creep route, better creeping in general. Better fight execution. Solid by HawK to cancel that expansion twice. But in the grand scheme of things, that really didn't do too much. I mean, it was just downhill. It was downhill for HawK from very early on.